All right, welcome in, welcome in. So sadly, we are not in fact playing the new We Were Here game because Night Flurry was not feeling well. And I don't know if you guys, if you watched the Phasmo stream, she was sounding pretty rough. So we figured I'd give her a break today, and instead I would play a game that she actually got me for Christmas. Now, the only thing I know about this game is what it says on the store, which is play our escape room game from your own home. A curse has befallen the town of Inglesphere. You, a lowly villager, has been chosen to enter the sorcerer's house, break the curse, and escape unscathed. Can you outsmart the sorcerer and win freedom for your village? So that is what we are going to try and do today. I don't know anything about this game, so we're going to learn together. So let's go ahead and hop into the Sorcerer's Curse. Okay, so we know how to move. We got some notes here. I guess let's look around. The two extremes are not together. Okay. I see lots of things. Neither two smallest are second. So this is like 3 out of 4. I assume we have like several notes we're gonna have to read. We recommend a pen and a paper for some puzzles. All right, we will open that up and we will have our digital pen and paper ready to go. Let me get that open up real fast. If I can remember where I put it. There we go. All right. Check. We've got that. 1 equals 1, 1 equals 11. 2 ones is 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Got that. We have a lock here. Okay. What do we got here? Picked up a tall vase. You picked up the tallest vase. Okay. I might have to pick up these apples. Maybe we can just drop them. All right. We're just going to drop them. That's fine. All right. Game rules. Have fun. We don't want any players to feel blue. Make sure you have read all the instructions. Once you open the door, there's no going black. What? What? Good luck. Okay. Stuck on a tricky puzzle, press 2 for hints. Hints are visible to everyone, but count against your score, so be conservative. Some objects can be collected. Press 1 to inspect them in your backpack. All backpack items are visible to everyone. Keep calm and get puzzling. All right. Is your mouse moving too slowly or too quickly? Press H and adjust your sensitivity. These are all of the gameplay hints. Interchangeable object or interactable objects have a white outline when they're centered and close. Click to interact with them. Okay, so then there's this. The small is left of the tallest. Okay, so we'll read these in order. Neither two smallest are second. Oh wait, that's not in order. What did this say? The small is left of the tallest? I wonder what this exactly means. We've got a color wheel here. And then we have a number wheel here. Oh, maybe it means these pillars. Oh, we have tallest. I see. Okay. So we have 4 pillars and we're going to have to use our urns on them. Do we have any? We might have to figure out how to get more urns. Can we open the door? The door is locked. Okay. I just had to check. What was this clue? The two extremes are not together. So tallest and shortest are not together. I'm assuming we're going to get 2 more urns in those 2 chests. The question is how are we going to figure out what puzzle goes here? Red, green. I don't know what we need to do here exactly. Black. We have to have some kind of color puzzle solution somewhere. Maybe let's see if there's anything on our urns. Maybe there's some kind of number. I don't see anything. Check out the pattern. Maybe there's something about the pattern. No. All right. What about the tallest vase? Anything here? No. Nothing interesting. All right. Keep calm and get puzzling. All right. Anything else? I think the table just has hints of what we need to do. Can we do anything? Can we throw these? No. Okay. Now this one is interesting. 1 1 is 11. 2 1s is 21. So I don't know what it's expecting, unless it's like we continue the pattern on. I don't know. I'm sure we have to figure something out with that. All right, well, let's work on this. The two extremes are not together, so tallest and shortest are not together. Got it. Neither two smallest are second. Okay. So that means either the tallest or the second tallest is right there. All right. What about this one? The small is left of the tallest. Okay. So what if we had small, tallest, tall, smaller, maybe? So put the tallest vase here. And maybe the tall vase here. And then we'd have the small and the smallest, possibly. How can we figure this out, though? One of these... I'm not sure what to do about the color puzzle. Oh, maybe it's this. We don't want any players to fill blue. Blue, oh, okay. Blue, red, black. Let's see. All right, so blue, red, black. Maybe we have to reset it somehow. Blue, red, black. Maybe there's a fourth color. Game rules, have fun. We don't want any players to fill blue. Make sure you have read all the instructions. Once you open the door, there's no going black. So we have 3 colors. Maybe, oh, that is not purple. Okay. Blue, red, black. There we go. Gotta go with what it says, not with what it looks like. Alright, so now we have another clue. The middle sizes are in height order, left to right. Oh, okay. So we have them backwards. Oh, wait, and there's also the smallest vase, which is going to have to go here. Wait, maybe here. We'll see. The tall one has to go here. I think that's what it was saying. Did I have that backwards maybe? Let me check. The middle sizes are in height order, left to right. The small is left of the tallest. Neither two smallest are second. The two extremes are not together. So yeah, this can't be tallest. So this has to be tallest. Okay. So yes, this has to be tallest. This is smallest. Then that means this is tall. Okay, and then small will be the last one once we figure out this puzzle. We recommend a pen and a paper for some puzzles. 1 equals 1, 1. 1, 1 equals 2 1s. Right? 2 2s, 1 1, maybe? Maybe it's just 2 2 1 1. Let's see. 2 2 1 1. No. Okay. So what could this one mean? I mean, even if I get the recommended pen and paper, what does that give us exactly? So 1 equals 1 1. And if you write that as digits, it's 11. Equals 2 1s equals 21. Equals, oh, 1 2 1 1. Okay, 1 2 1 1. Let's try that. I put 2 2. It should be 1 2 1 1. No. Okay. Equals 1 2 1 1. But that doesn't seem to be it. 1 equals 1 1. There's 1 1 there. I mean, that clearly makes sense. There's 1 1. And if you write this phrase, you get this. Now this equals 2 1s. Which if you write that, 2 1. Okay. Now, if I write out what I have now, maybe that's where I've made my mistake. Let me look. What do I have now compared? So here we had 2 1s. Here I have 1 2 and 1 1, which is exactly what I wrote. I thought, but it didn't seem to be happy with this answer. Let me set it back to 0 and see. 1 2 and 1 1. I feel like, what am I missing? We might need to get a hint for this one because I'm not sure. I feel like it's a bit of a word game and I'm not sure what we may have done wrong. 1, that's 1 1 written like this. This is 2 1s, 2 1s. And this is 1 2 and 1 1, which should be 12 11. Let's go ahead and get a hint for this one. Have you found the number puzzle? Look for pen and paper. Yeah, I found the number puzzle. I don't know that helps. If 1 1 equals 2 1s, then what could 2 1 equal? Yeah, it equals 1 2 and 1 1. Exactly. That's exactly what I have. Why isn't it working? That's exactly what I have. Maybe it has to be up here. I'm going to be sad if this is it. Oh my goodness. That felt like cheating, guys. I had the answer. You guys saw that I had the answer. I just had it on the wrong line. My goodness. All right. We got another apple. Oh, wait. No, that was on the ground. But we have the smallest vase, which should go, or the small vase, which should go here. Let's go ahead. Nothing special. Just pop it down. Easy. We did it. All right. Are you ready for the next challenge? The Sorcerer awaits you. I don't know. We'll see. All right. We're ready. The timer will start. Strange going-ons have been commonplace in Inglesphere. Where once the sun shone, darkened skies and frequent lightning storms now plague the village. And at the heart of it all, working his reckless spells, the sorcerer, a miserable old goat with little care for the wants and needs of others. Many villagers have gone to his house to try and reverse the spell, but all have seemingly failed and have not been seen again. And now, this quest has fallen to you. Good luck, dear villager, but be careful. He's expecting you. Oh boy. That's gonna
be... the next do-gooder is here. I suppose you think you'll fare better than the last person to enter my abode? Well, you don't look too smart. And only 1 hour? No. It cannot be undone.
Alright, so we got some kind of left-right thing there. What do we got here? What's here? Oh, backpack? Okay. Oh, we gotta use an item there. Probably a key. There's a button here. We have this. I don't know what this does. We put it there. Maybe... Oh! Okay. Well, we got the key. That was, I meant to do that, guys. That was completely intentional. We got a ghost? Excuse me? Hello? Okay. We got a ghost. Hello? What gives you the right to wake me from my slumber? My soul was left behind to guard this place. My body was buried right underneath this room, right below that chest, buried and left alone for so long. Help me break the spell so I may rest again. Okay, well, I wonder what we can do. Let's see. We've got an apple. We have a griffin. Okay. We have, you picked up part of a poem, and then we revealed the letter B. Alright, maybe we can reveal some more letters. Can we take this down? No going back. Oh, there's a letter 2. Or maybe they're runes. Could be runes. In fact, didn't we have... I don't know. Maybe we don't have somewhere to enter it in. Let's look at the poem in our backpack. As the sun is setting in the west. Is there anything on the back? I guess we can't turn it all the way around. Alright, so as the sun is setting in the west. Not sure what that means exactly. Can we use this? Okay, so as the sun is setting in the west. We push the... Oh, we got this too. There's another... These are like, almost like Greek letters. Okay. What happens if we push the button? Can we do anything with these? We have a griffin. What can we do with the griffin? I can't move this. Oh, I can move it. I can only move it. Okay, so we need to find more of the poem, I think. I can't proceed further. Alright. Can I cook the apple? Under the chest. Can we do something with the chest, I wonder? I don't know. I don't seem to be able to move it in any way. Maybe I can get a perspective here. Maybe there's something up here I can get. No? Doesn't seem to be. All right. So what can we do? Oh. We can't do anything with that anymore. We still can do something with the apple, but what? Can we give it to the ghost? No. All I know is it says in the west as part of our poem. As the sun is setting in the west. As the sun is setting in the west, what? Let's look on the griffin. Oh, 18. Maybe we have to do it 18 times? That seems a bit obsessive, but maybe? This is 8. 13. I think this is 18, but I don't know. I may have lost count. I don't think that was it. Maybe we do 1 and then 8 in the other direction. Wait. I gotta exit out again. Let's try 1 in this direction and then 8 in this direction, maybe? Why can't... Oh, I see how it works. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't think that was it, but it was worth a shot. I can't interact with these spots, even though we've discovered a bunch of things. We've got this button over here. Maybe now I need to push the button. Maybe I really have to hit this 18 times. All right. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then go hit the button. This feels like it doesn't make any sense. And I don't think anything happened. Okay. If we weren't on a time limit, I probably wouldn't bother with hints. But because we are, I think I might have to get a hint. Because I'm not sure what else to interact with. We can't do anything with the griffin. The only thing we can interact with is the button. Let me look at the griffin again. Maybe I've missed something. He says 18. I'm assuming it's not 81. I'm assuming it's 18. Can I remove this? I don't think so. As the sun is setting in the west. I feel like we don't have the whole poem there. And maybe I just have to push this 18 times. That would be weird, but... $10. 18. And nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and get the hint. The ghost said it was protecting the door. It must have something to do with the lever next to the door. Yeah? Alright, so let's read this. My soul was left behind to guard this place. My body was buried right underneath this room, right below that chest. Buried and left alone. Okay, so that's silly of me. Left, right, right, left. Right? What gives you the right, left? Oh, it's right, left. Okay, whoops. Right, left, right, right, left. There we go.
Oh, I see you've met one of the others. Shame. He was starting to be good company. Well, don't get ahead of yourselves. He was much smarter than you, and he ended up in a box.
Alright, so this is 13. Something times 2. 6. And something plus 1. So we got to figure out what star and box is, and I bet the griffin's going to go on there. We have more symbols. Okay, so that's going to be a number. This is definitely an escape room. Okay, I think that may have been our hint here. All right, so now we've got circle All right, so we have circle plus square equals 11. Whatever that is. We also have square minus pentagon. All right. Square minus pentagon equals triangle. Circle plus star equals 10. And then we have... Let's see. Hang on one sec. Camera flickered. One sec. Let me turn this off for just one sec. Sorry about this, guys. All right. I gotta reload it. Gotta love it. Technical difficulties. All right. There we go. All right, so that should be fixed now. All right, back to this puzzle. All right, so we also have circle plus star equals 10. And then star plus pentagon equals 9. I don't know if we have quite enough there. Let's see. I mean, we could guess, but I feel like there's several numbers that could fit there. So we may need some more information, possibly. I'm not sure yet. Let's keep looking around. We've got a potted plant. Can I break it? No. I might need to put it somewhere, though. Because we also have an apple. Can I break this again? Alright. Let's look up here. We got another piece of the poem. With blue sky never touching in between. Okay. We definitely got to find some more of the poem. Oh, we got another little guy. Picked up a griffin. What is his number? Oh, his is circle times 3. Okay. What is that? I don't know. That's weird. That symbol. Okay, so then we have a candle. Another pot. Oh, and it revealed a button. I don't know if that does anything. That's the number we got to figure out. Alright. I think there was stuff through here, too. A blue potion. We picked up a Greek equation. Let's look at that. Oh, okay, okay. Now we know what... I thought those were Greek letters. They started to look like them anyways. What is this? A renovation plan? We have north over to the west side here. A purple potion. A green potion. It's so dark, man. What does this do? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to... Maybe there's supposed to be something here. Like if I can get things set up properly. A red potion. An orange potion. Oh. We have more number codes. We have so many codes, man. Alright. 6. 13. Square times 2. Alright, so let's look at this. Square times 2 would be what exactly? Square times 2. We know circle plus square equals 11. So, I mean, it could be a variety of things. It's still impossible to say what we have, except for the fact maybe we can use what we actually have, like 18 and something times 3. Something times circle times 3. Circle times 3 couldn't be 13. It's any of the... It could be 2. Circle could be 2. Maybe. But it could also be one of these two. 18. Square times 2. Well, if circle was 2, that would mean... Actually, that could work. If circle was 2, and that would mean square would have to be 9, because circle plus square equals 11. 2 plus 9 equals 11, which means this could be the 18 griffin, right? That could be that one, and then this one could be the other griffin, possibly. Let's run with that. If we do that, then that will mean star equals 8, and hexagon equals 1, and then triangle equals 8 also. So maybe we'll have to see. All right. I think we're going to have to put a pin in that one for right now because we need more pieces. We really need to figure out some of these other puzzles. I don't know. Maybe we need to figure out this Greek equation. This plus 2. So how many of those are there? How many of those have I seen? I don't think that's the right one. That's alpha. Okay. But I have seen one of them. Was it under the bookshelf? Might have been. Yeah. Okay, so we have one of those. Let's check the other room. Do we have any in here? No, that's alpha again. Maybe just the one. I don't know. Can I move this at all? Oh, we can spin these. What does that do? I don't know. Is this doing anything? Where are we spinning it to, I wonder? I'm not exactly sure what we're doing there. I bet we have to have some kind of light on there. Like, it's probably intentionally dark. This looks like it would project light. Maybe? Renovation plan? Possibly. Ugh. Too many puzzles and not sure which one to do. Now maybe we need to do the color one. We have orange, red, blue, purple, green. Let's try that. Orange, red. Was it blue, purple, green? I don't remember. Yeah. But maybe that's not right. Because we haven't gotten anything that said, like, height, right? I don't know what to do with that one yet. I don't think we have enough information. Alright. We had the right order, but maybe that wasn't it. Then we have this too. So many things to do. Blue sky, never touching. I think this is going to be related. Yeah, I think this is going to be related to the color puzzle, and we don't have enough pieces. All right, so where do we go next? We do have all these buttons. I don't know what they do. What is this? Now that looks like a compass rose. I wonder if we have to set stuff down there. I don't know. Can't do anything with the bed. I don't think we're going to escape, guys. I think the sorcerer is going to get us. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, where do we go next then? The problem is I'm not sure which puzzle we're supposed to... Unless there's some way I can turn this on. I just don't... I don't think I can. Doesn't seem to do anything right now. I don't think we have enough for that one, and I'm not sure what to do with that number puzzle. We don't have all the griffins we need. What about in here? Yeah, I mean, we do still have this one, but I don't know what to do with that. I think what we need to do is get a hint. The study is messy with all those potions toppled over. Okay, so I guess that's where we need to head then and look at the potions. It's going to be related to the color puzzle, I guess. Also, I'm curious. Alright. It didn't look... I was curious if there might have been, like, graphic options to make it a little brighter. It's very dark. Alright, so look at the potions toppled over. Maybe they're all supposed to be up here. I mean, as the sun is setting in the west, that would be the orange one, but it's clearly not. So maybe this isn't related. So how would we know what was what? Purple? Green? Is there any other potions? It's just those. Blue? Red? I mean, I do see them, and I assumed they were related to this. Maybe I don't include the orange on there because it's not toppled over. Maybe I just do red, blue, purple, green. Red, blue, purple, green? No? What if I do them in order? Red, green, blue, purple? Do I have to include orange in there? Orange, red, blue, purple, green. Maybe I have to start it from scratch. Orange, red, blue, purple, green. No? Okay. So, yes, I get that. There are potions. What do I do with that? Each potion... Oh! Okay. So, blue is pointing to purple, which is pointing to green, which is pointing to red. Okay. So, there we go. Blue, purple, green, blue. Oh, wait, that's purple. Blue, purple, green, red, orange. There we go. All right. And I know exactly where that goes. Also, we have another symbol revealed. So many symbols. I wonder if we're going to have to count them. Okay. Sun mirror. Wow, that's very bright. Let's use it. You place the sun mirror in the bedroom cabinet. Now if I press the button, will it do anything? Can I... Oh! 7720. Which chest is that going to be for? This one, maybe? Let's try it. And let's do the right row this time. 7, 7. Now, maybe backwards. Because it was a mirror. It may be like 0, 2. And it may have been upside down somehow, too. I'll have to check that, too. Let me go look at it again. And it may not be that chest at all, because there's another chest also. Now, it looks like it's correct. 7720. Let's try the other chest. And see if that might be the correct one. Because it was in this room, right? Alright, so 7720. Let's try it down here. Because I would have thought they were this row. No? Doesn't like that? Let's try 0277. No? Let's try it down here. Still nothing? Is there any other chests? Maybe there's another chest I've missed. Not in here. Maybe there's... Oh, this one. Okay. 7720. There we go. Just gotta find the right one. Part of a poem. Okay. Incomplete sequence. Oh, that looks like a Fibonacci sequence. Okay. So this tells us what triangle is then. So we have 1 and 2 is 3. 2 and 3 is 5. 3 and 5 is 8. So triangle is 8, which we had right. So triangle is in fact right. We may have guessed right by accident. All right. So in case you didn't know Fibonacci sequence, you add... Technically, there should be a 1 in front. So it should be like 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. You add each number and it gives you the next number. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, etc., etc. So, and it just goes on forever. All right, what was our poem? We got number 2. So now we have, as the sun is setting in the west, a poem to remember the spell is best. And then we have a third part, which we don't have. Okay. That gives us something. But I feel pretty confident that we had the right item now, but I still don't know where to go next. Now we're back to, we solved a little bit. I feel pretty confident about what we picked here. But we're missing griffins, so there's nothing I can do. What can we do? We've got poem, a math square, a Greek equation. It's gonna have to be the Greek equation, I guess. Maybe this is another maybe it's like this chest, because there's that there, possibly. Could be. Let's give it a try. Alright, so we want... There was only one of those. So 3 for our first digit, possibly. I only saw one of those symbols. So let's try 3. Now, how many of those pi symbols? I saw 1 here, 1 in here. Was it just 2? Let's look around. I think it was just 2, though. Yeah. So then 1. Now how many beta symbols? 1. I feel like there was 3 symbols in here. Wasn't there? Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, and it's alpha. Okay, so 1, 2. Are there any others? There's 2 of those. Oh, wait, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's 3 betas, which should be 6. Unless I've missed one. And then we have alpha plus those. So 2. How many alphas? 1. Let's look. Is there any in here? I don't think so. I think, oh, 2. Okay. So 2 alphas. So 4. 3, 1, 6, 4. Now the question is, which box will this go to? I'm going to try this one since, you know, just because. 3, and we could have the number totally wrong too. So this could be nothing. Like we could be getting exactly the answer that we need. I love it when a puzzle works out right. All right. Now let's see. We get another griffin. Okay. Let's look at him. He is square. Now, what did we decide was square? Square, we said, could be possibly 9. Star minus 1. That wouldn't work then. Is we're saying star is 8. So that's definitely not going to work. Alright. So we'll have to think about this again. What else could we have? We have circle times 3 and square and 18. But on our pedestals, we have as options 13, square times 2, and we do know that triangle is 8. We have 6, and star, what does this say? Star, I think it says star plus 1. Star plus 1. So we do know that triangle issues today. All right, give me a sec again. Restart it again. It just does not like it. It doesn't want me to escape. All right. There we go. Okay. So we know that triangle is 8. And as far as griffins, what do we have? We have 18. We have circle times 3. And we have square. Obviously, 18 cannot match with 13 or 6. So it's either square times 2, which could fit if square was 9, or star plus 1, which I don't know. Star plus 1. Star plus 1 would not fit with our equations, I don't think. I feel like we gotta find one more. What else do we have? We still only have 3 parts of a poem. We don't have enough griffins to continue on. We solved the Greek equation. I feel like we need to do something with the buttons, but I'm not sure what exactly. Like, I don't know. We have all these buttons we can push. If I go push each one, will it do anything? I feel like I would have to push them in a specific order. But I don't know what that order would be. Because I think there's at least 3 buttons I have found. And I just don't know where I would go from there. Okay, let's get some direction. I know I keep hitting up the hints, but time limit, man. Have you seen the candle on the wall in the study? Perhaps those buttons will move the candle. I mean, yeah. I have seen it. Maybe I just haven't paid much attention to the candle moving with these. Because they don't seem to be... None of these seem to be... Maybe it means these buttons. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. So that one moves it left. This one moves it where? Let's see. If that one doesn't move it right, that's not going to help. That one didn't move it right. What about this one? Will this one move it right? This is going to be a bit of an annoying one. Having to run back and forth? No. Am I missing a button? Is there a button I didn't see? What am I missing? Unless... Wait, is it... Am I actually supposed to do something with that? No, I think I need to get the candle up there. I feel like that's the goal. Am I missing a button? I feel like I've got to be missing one. Because there should be 4 for 4 directions, right? Okay. So where is the one I'm missing? We've got this one. Let me just hit that one a couple of times. Okay, that's not doing anything. Am I missing one somewhere? I've seen 3. There's got to be one somewhere else, though. Unless I'm misunderstanding what the puzzle is for. Which, you know, is entirely possible. I don't see a 4th button. So how did I get it to move in the first place? Because I know I've hit that button before. I don't think there's any buttons over here. Huh. Okay. I hope that's not what it is. Okay, so what do we do? Do I have to move? Do I have to, like, tell it which way to go with this? I feel like this is just gonna make shapes on the wall. Where is the last button, then? If that's what I'm supposed to do. I haven't found, including the one behind the plant on the bedroom cabinet and the one under the bedroom stairs. There's one under the stairs? Oh, that's the one I needed. Okay, so this one goes left, that one goes right. Let's see if this one goes up. If this one doesn't go up, then we know it's got to be down. Nope, it goes up. Okay, so then right, this should be pretty easy to understand, I think, because they're kind of laid out directionally. So it's fine. And then we need to go up. If I go up once, is it going to go to the next intersection, or is it just going to go up a little bit? We'll have to see. Does it go up a little bit? I may have to press it another time. Okay, so press it another time and then probably go left. We have 19 minutes, guys. We're never going to make it. The sorcerer is going to get us. All right, then we go left, left. Down is going to be this one. So I think I need to go just down once. Down once. What do you want to bet I inadvertently moved this candle pushing that button without realizing it? All right, and then this will be left, left. And then we go up probably twice, I would imagine. And then we'll have to solve that shadow puzzle. Yep. I knew it. All right. At least I knew that that light was involved somehow. Now we just gotta fix this somehow. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's gonna make some kind of picture. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna give me a number. This is gonna be 8. It's gonna give me a code to the trunk. 7286, right? I wonder if I have to get it exact before it tells me. Or if this is good enough because I have brains. Alright, let's just try it. 7286. Probably the one in here. 7286. There we go. And there's our last little guy. What's his symbol? Square plus 4. Okay, so now we got to do some math. Only 19 minutes, we're only gonna die. Hey, Linux Gamer Alpha, welcome in. All right, let's do some math. So now we have square plus 4. All right. So our options are 13, square times 2, 6, star plus 1. And then our griffins are 18, circle times 3, square, and square plus 4. Now, we know triangle is 8. So, square, if we looked at our math puzzle, again, we know square minus pentagon is going to be 8 because we know triangle is 8. So, we have to figure out what star would be. We're not sure. We originally thought circle could be 2. We need to figure out what square is. Square needs to be something. Something times 2. So, could be 18, could be 9. 9 times 2. Could technically be circle times 3, maybe, but I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me. It's still, I feel like there's still so much we don't have. Like, we're just kind of guessing. My goodness. I'm looking at these numbers and my brain is just spinning. All right. Something, so circle plus star equals 10. You know, that, so that could be 1 plus 9. But I don't know. We also have the incomplete sequence, so that's how we know that triangle is 8, and there's nothing else there. I don't suppose it gave us anything else in that trunk, did it? It just gave us the griffin, I bet. No poem. All right. There's going to be another room after this, and I'm going to totally fail. All right, so 18. We know the 18 cannot go here or here. So 18 has to go on one of those. If it went on star plus 1, that would mean star would have to be 17. It cannot go there because if you look at the math puzzle, 17 plus anything is not going to equal 9. So it has to go here. It has to go there. There's no other place for the 18. So I think we may have been partially correct at least. We gotta be, this one has to be 18, which means square has to equal 9. 9 minus 1 equals 8. So according to our math square, the pentagon has to be 1. So that means star has to be 8. So 8 plus 1. We need something that's 9 for our star plus 1 square. If we know this is 9, that does in fact mean this has to be 2 because 2 plus 9 equals 11. So circle being 2 times 3 is 6, which means we were right if this follows through that this has to be our 0 or circle times 3, 1. 2 times 3. Now, this one needs to be 8 plus 1, which is 10. So that's going to have to be... That doesn't make sense, though. Square is, according to our math, 9. Oh, but wait, it could work. Let me think. This could be... Square, if 9 plus 4 is 13. Oh, it does work. That's 9. Okay, I don't know why I was doubting myself.
Well, you've got farther than I thought you would. But have you ever dealt with the dark arts before?
Oh, dear.
No, didn't think so.
Last time I checked, E equals MC squared, right? Oh, dear. What are we going to do here? You cast a spell, but it didn't seem to work. Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do there. Sure. We gotta put things in here. Okay. So we're gonna have to put items there. What do we need? Okay, that's a bunch of gobbledygook Latin. Alright, we've got... Oh. Huh. Okay, so I have lots of torches that I can change the color of. But I don't know... We don't have enough pieces to be able to figure that out. We're still missing a part of our poem. But I think we have opened all of our boxes. I don't think there's any more trunks to open. So there's got to be something that we figure out in here. Is there anywhere we can change it to blue, white? Okay, so we have 4 colors we can change it to. We have 4 parts of our poem, which I don't know. This is going to be related to it. As the sun is setting in the west, a poem to remember the spell is best. We're missing the next part. The last part says, with blue sky never touching in between. So there's going to be something. We can't do this until we figure it out. So we got to figure out what to do with this. So we need items, which we clearly don't have. Can we climb up the stairs? Oh, we can. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh! It's making runes. It's making runic letters. Okay, so we're gonna need to write those down. Probably gonna have to look at it a couple of times, and I only have 10 minutes. So that's why that one, and then that one. Okay, so I got them all written down. The question is, where do I use that? Oh, We picked up part of a poem. Nice. So I guess torches is going to be next then. Alright. So, now we'll have to figure out what we do. Let's look at the third part of the poem. A white dove soars past a field of green. Okay. Let's look at the first part. As the sun is setting in the west, so that's obviously got to be orange. And then the second part. A poem to remember, the spell is best. A white dove soars past a field of green, with blue sky never touching in between. Okay, so a white dove soars over a field of green, with blue sky never touching in between. Maybe this one is blue? Sun setting in the west. Maybe this whole thing needs to be orange. And then this is the white. No? Okay, so let's try this one as white. And these are all green. No. Okay. Unless the blue can't touch. Let's look at it again. As the sun is setting in the west, a poem to remember, the spell is best. A white dove soars past a field of green, with blue sky never touching in between. So I feel like maybe it's just got to be like that. Maybe I got to repeat it. So this should be white and green again? I don't know. Maybe they're all green. We've got it all. Maybe this has to be white? I don't know. What is it supposed to mean? As the sun is setting in the west. Oh, wait. There was a compass, right? Where it was saying... I'm assuming west is left, but maybe that's wrong? I don't know. Alright, we have 6 minutes. It's hint time, guys. If you select the torches, yeah, we figured that out. Take a look at each part of the poem, blah, blah, blah. If the sun sets in the west, yeah, I figured that out already. The white dove passes a field of orange, the white torch. Oh! Okay, that was the mistake. Alright. This needs to be green. The white dove flies over it. Let's try this is white. And then let's try this is white and this is blue. Okay. Maybe it just repeats. Maybe this is all blue. Okay. Maybe that. What are we missing? With blue sky never touching in between. A white dove soars past a field of green. So maybe it has to be like... Maybe I have to have that. Alright, we hint again. Blue sky never touching. There must be a blue torch in between every other color. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we got it. I didn't quite get the... I sort of got the blue touching. You must go back with flames of blue to rediscover old symbols anew. Okay. You must go back with flames of blue. Okay, so we probably have to go... I see, okay. So now we got to go count all of our old symbols. And then I'm guessing we're going to have them perhaps in order. So I don't know. Let's see. So there's one of those. I don't suppose I can pick it up, can I? Oh, I picked it up. I gotcha. So, oh, wait. I understand. We're just going to have to collect them. Okay. I see. Question is, can I do this in time? 4 minutes. The time is ticking. Alright. I don't even think we need all these, but I think I gotta collect them just because. And then we get this one. One here. We definitely don't need all of these. I know which ones we need. I think I'm gonna have to put these on... Wait, wasn't there one up here? Yeah, there's one right here. I'm gonna have to put these on the summoning circle, I think. Perhaps. We'll see. Alright. Was that all of them? So now... but how do I know which one is which? That is the question. Well, we know, according to this, so it showed them all. The question is just a matter of, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter which order they're in. So let's just see. So we have this one. And then it was this one. The F. I feel like I'm gonna need to know direction, but for now we're just gonna run with it and see what happens. And then this one was the R. And then the P. Okay. Is that gonna do anything? Probably not. Okay, I was afraid of that. We're gonna have to know order, I guess. But how? Will the blue flame tell me what order? I don't see anything. Oh. There we go. Okay. Select the correct runestones. Check. Place it in the correct order, starting from the south. Runestones go clockwise. Never go the other... No, go the other way to reverse the spell. Is there any more notes? Starting from the south. Okay. So which way is the south then? I don't know. Maybe we just gotta start here. Let's try this again. So this will be the Y clockwise. So this way. F. We're probably totally doing this wrong, but I'm a trying. R and P. Well, does that work? Probably not. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to figure out which direction is south. Right. Is it gonna say anywhere which direction is which? Maybe it'll say up here somewhere on the wall. I have 29 seconds. I have totally failed this. All right, it's time to get a hint, because we know this. Yes, we found that. Yes, we know. Yes, I did see something about renovation, and it said north was to the left. Try the study by the desk. So, ugh. We're not going to make it in time, but I remember that drawing, and it had the compass rose, and I made a note about it, and it had like a curved thing over here. I guess that was the staircase. Okay, so then north would be that. South would be this, maybe? Want to reverse it to the right. South is to the right as you enter the tower. Okay, so starting from the point, place the runestones counterclockwise. Okay. We know what to do. So it would be, this one would be the Y, this one would be the F, or no, we want to go counterclockwise to reverse it. So then it would be F, the T, the R, and the P. Let's just say solve it for me, because we know
Those
what it
don't
would
go
be.
there. No, you fools! You don't know what you've done!
We apparently reversed the spell. Goodness. We probably did really bad because I had to cheat on that last one. But let's see. All right. We used 16 hints. That's crazy. Well, we did it. I mean, hey. That was really cool. I kind of like that. It's definitely an escape room experience. These are some of the most fun type of games to me, because escape rooms, like, you actually have a time limit. You actually have to figure out what they are in time. And yeah, so we did it. I have like a sneeze coming on, but I can't quite sneeze. Anyways, so yeah, that was just a fun little game, something to take the place of us not being able to play the We Were Here game, but I just wanted to do something fun. That was a Christmas present, so I thought it'd be a fun little thing to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just something, I mean, it fits the theme of what we usually do. It just was something different. I'm glad we were able to get it all done in one fell swoop. That was kind of nice, a little bit different from what we usually do, so that was cool. We will be back here tomorrow, though, at 6 p.m. And for sure, 100% guaranteed, we will be playing True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2, because that's just up to me. I don't have to rely on on Night feeling well enough to do it. I swear, winter sicknesses are the worst. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun with this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Sorry it was a little late. It's just been a bit crazy around here. I didn't even explain it. We ended up going out. My mom was visiting and we went bowling. And it just took longer than expected, you know. Family outings, what can I say? But I hope you guys still had fun, even with a little bit of a late impromptu stream. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. So now we're going to see who we can raid. I'm looking. We're going to see who we can raid first on Rumble. I'm trying to see if there's anything particularly fun going on. Everything's like taking ages. Let us see. Let's see. I don't know why everything is taking forever. Whoops. Did we lose our connection? I don't know. Trying to see. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but this seems to be back. I think we're fine. I don't know what was going on. Anyways, so we're gonna raid Cancel This Podcast, playing some Octopath Traveler on Rumble. So, not rad. We're gonna raid. Okay, and then let's see if we can raid on Twitch. Yeah, it's always the worst when stream like messes up right at the end. Because who wants to stick around just for a raid? Tomorrow rivals. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid? I'm looking. And man, people are playing Lethal Company again. I stopped playing Lethal Company because like there's just so many more fun games. Let's get Misty a raid playing some Phasmophobia. Alright, we'll get both of these raids going. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it was a bit different than expected, but thank you guys anyways. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central for some True Fare Forsaken Souls. Until next time, guys. Bye.